The recognized symbol of excellence in online entertainment.
Hey everyone, welcome. It is your host, Tara, aka KJ, here tonight on the Monday night slumber party. Now, while we wait for our other co-hosts to come in, I'm going to break down the agenda real quick while they're all coming in. So today, we're going to talk about hacks we learned in the military that'll help everyone in everyday life. That's going to be led by Amber. She's going to show you ladies a magic trick that'll not only help you on the inside, but also on the outside too. Maybe through the arm. Is it through the arm? The armhole, probably that too. Then we're going to talk about a drink recipe I came up. It's called the icy masturbation. You will understand later. And then we're going to go through karaoke and twerk with a special guest coming in today. Thank you very much. And then we have our sex talk, which is going to include pagan, rimming, and weird messages that we receive on the internet. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about the book of the month that I'm going to introduce to you guys so that we can have something to talk about next Monday. Ladies, introduce yourself for the people that have never been here before. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Hi, Stephanie here, Fit Thriving Mama. How are y'all? So glad to be here.
Hello, my name is
I thought it was a bug.
Oh,
Y'all see that, right?
Am's here.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Okay, guys, real quick before we get into it, because we know we got a couple minutes while people are kind of coming in. Introduce yourselves. I guess I'll start. Hey John, hey Granny Lisa, hey Dean. Here we go again, more perverted craziness. Hello, what better night for a night? I don't know about you guys, but this week my kids are on spring break, and I'm just, whoo! Jesus fix it. Thank you for the alcohol that'll get me through this week. Okay. Anywho, so I am KJ, aka Hera, and what I am is I am a veteran and I am a military spouse. Air Force, thank you very much. What many call the Chair Force. I have served for a few years. I'm also a military brat as well, to an OG Marine and OG Navy. And then Stephanie, introduced to the new folks so we get ready to, come into our segment. And I just want to say thank you, John. John came in uniform wearing pajamas today. And I appreciate
Hey, John. I'm down for it.
Okay, Stephanie, introduce yourselves to the new people while we're getting in the mode.
Oh, well, I am Stephanie. There is like an echo. I don't know what is going on.
I'm fixing it, goddammit. Y'all gonna leave me alone about this goddamn echo.
Well, sorry. I just, I am Fit Thriving Mama. So I am a Army brat, I guess. My parents were in the military, and I also have brothers and uncles and aunts that were all in the military. So y'all are near and dear to my heart. And so Monday night slumber party is all about coming and having a place that you get to just laugh.
Coming.
Yep. There'll be lots of that later, I'm sure. So it's a place to come, relax, learn some fun stuff, and be with some awesome ladies.
Hey, real quick, blast from the past, Stephanie. Here's my vagina.
No, never again. It will never look like that ever again if I have anything to do with it. Yes, it was a big furry blanket.
Hey,
big
keep
furry
me warm
blanket.
in the winter, goddammit. You talk shit about some hairy muffs, but I'm gonna tell you this: I could walk around with no panties on, and I'd be as warm as a bear in hibernation. Okay. Ever since you guys peer pressured me into shaving my vagina, it's been cold and it's been fucking miserable.
But only the best is yet to come.
Well, I have a confession, because although my vajay is very well taken care of, because you never know when you need to use that. So that is always maintained. However, my legs are kind of hairy right now. Like they're getting like they're getting kind of long, and I don't have a lot of hair, but the hair that I do have is getting pretty long. So I definitely need to do some shaving of the legs. I don't know. I think my husband might like the sandpaper feeling, though. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey, guys out there, do you like that sandpaper feeling?
Do you like the stubble? Do you like the stubble on the legs?
Yeah,
like us,
it's a regular
Stubble,
trip
kind of like the stubble.
Exactly. Like us ladies, like we most of the time like stubble on the face. So are y'all down with some stubble on our,
okay,
legs or even on the lady parts? Like, I have a friend, she likes to have like the landing strip. So like a guy always knows where to put it. Like, here's the strip.
They're not going to lose it.
You follow that. Well, I don't know what kind of guy she's been with.
What's happening?
Landing strip.
What?
You're talking the landing strip, right?
Yeah, the landing strip.
What are you doing? What is she doing up here? I want to know what's happening.
I have no idea, but are you putting a tampon in or something? Like, what is happening? Oh, she's putting clothes on. Oh, she's
getting dressed. How dare you think I'm that classless?
Why are we? Oh, no, I didn't know we were on camera.
I would agree, John.
I thought you was in the bathroom.
To be fair, it is nice to exfoliate sometimes, especially on bottom. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I didn't read that right the first time. I'm having a blonde day today, so just bear with me. I am not firing on all cylinders. I've been sick, and yes, I am using excuses, which my husband always likes to say. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they all stink. But I have been sick, so I am using that as my of my lack of. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna drop the flap though? Is the next question.
Girl, are we still introducing?
I have no idea.
Okay, guys. Before you think I'm some pervert, I'm wearing my bathing suit underneath. All right, so I don't just go around having my ass out. I'm wearing a bathing suit. Okay. So before somebody says something. All right. I know I got some stripes on the booty, but let me tell you, no man wants his steak without any grill marks. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Y'all don't make fun of the cheeks. Appreciate them. Get dressed up.
John, you need to be a little bit more specific. We need details. I would like to know what you would like to talk about, and then I can tell you if it's off limits. But I'm going to probably say no, nothing is off limits. But I am going to give it to Amber now, who is going to introduce herself. Pineapple is the safe word.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I missed a little bit. I had to skip out. My Bluetooth was acting up and I couldn't hear right. Hello, everybody. I'm Ems. I am a second veteran. I put emphasis on
Here comes Seth with the
airborne, all the way. I pretty much, yeah, I'm a little short with words. Yeah, I'm here to high five my ladies.
That is what Mondays are about. Heck yeah. We have questions for Kiana because she sent us the agenda. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But Lisa needs to introduce herself, and then we're gonna get into this because I have no idea what she's talking about.
Okay. I'm Lisa. I come from a long line of Marines and Army family. I was a Marine spouse. And now I'm just me.
Yeah, John said best 8 seconds of my life. Yes, Lisa. So everybody, we are your crew for the Monday night slumber party. John, what's the best 8 seconds of your life? We're trying to figure out. Was it? I don't know. Okay, so guys, on the agenda first, while I get out the materials because we passed our 10-minute mark set for us to bring out the alcohol and the drinks. Now, Ems, it is time to show us what to do with the knockers. Now,
and I wore a good bra.
I didn't wear one at all. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't have any breasts.
Oh,
Okay.
I had to put
I
one
don't-
on.
My children
I
saw
had to put one on too.
everything. Everything.
Okay.
My tits look like two
So let me-
sideways commas. So I'm not in this,
Oh
you guys.
gosh, my
But
lighting
the big,
situation.
but the big
stop.
women with the knockers, we got triple racks
stop.
right here. Okay.
I
They're
have a
coming in.
push-up on right now. Push-up.
I think I can do it from here. Okay, I got my favorite shirt on.
Okay,
It says-
so
Okay, show us, Amber. Show us. Explain to us. what
Okay,
this is.
so one
your
thing that
soft
we learned.
kitty.
No, you gotta read the rest of it. It's from. I'm having a
I
break.
only
Part.
saw
Anyway,
I only saw the top.
I learned how to change my clothing in private because we were amongst all the, in the barracks, and I was a modest little lady. So I found out very quickly how to take my bra off without taking off my shirt. Like, that's the first thing we like to do when we get in the house, ladies. And so,
Hey, some
whether
of
it's
you
a
men
sports
that
bra-
need bras, pay attention to this too.
there's man bras out there now, but so whether it's a sports bra or a class bra, I can get it. So today I have on my sports bra from X Fenty. So the first thing I do is I go in here and then I just pull one arm out and I'm kind of moving quick, but it's not a slow process. They're hanging free.
Okay, so I have a clasp. How do you put it back on first?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
well-
do that part.
Well, that's a process too. I didn't think about doing that. My earphones. So I guess like do this. I guess both of them go in, but as long as we're covered up, right? We're still covered up. I missed a titty. Oh no.
You missed the titty.
Oh no.
I miss my titties too.
Oh gosh. Okay, let me put them in there now. I gotta drop them in there.
I
Drop.
sure do miss my knockers.
Get up,
Drop.
drop, girl. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
And we're back.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay. So I have a clasp one on. So I just unclasp it. I'm assuming
boom.
first, right? And then I go inside my shirt like that.
Yep. And I can pull it top or the bottom.
Okay.
Both of the arms out.
I
Yeah.
can't get. Why am I having such?
Because your shirt's tight. It's
My
a little
shirt.
medium.
I wore the wrong shirt. Okay.
Mine's
But
all
now I got it out.
messed.
Wait, not yet. Not quite. It's too tight. My sleeves are too tight. That's what she said. That's what he said.
Shaggy. Shaggy. You just mad you can't put them in your mouth.
Mhm.
Shaggy.
And guys, okay, who
I'm
are all into
teasing.
these
I'm
big
teasing.
boobies and stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with big boobies, but if you find a lady that has a little, all you need is a mouthful. Okay, that's it. That's it.
That's it.
Man,
This
I
is really all
can't even
it.
get that.
Stop.
I can't even
Stop
get
being
that.
homophobic,
Okay,
guys.
so now it's off. So now I got to put it back on. So this part I'm really nervous about because I
let them-
swear if I let anybody see one of my titties, I think my husband's going to ban me from being able to do this show.
Me too. I ban myself.
Got it. You got it.
Shut the titty show down. It can't do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
All right, you guys. I want to participate. So what I'm going to attempt to do is in my onesie, I'm going to try to take my bathing suit off. Okay.
Now I can't find my strap.
Oh,
so
damn, girl.
I'm having
She lost.
I lost my strap. Okay, I got one. Now it's hooked on my. This is problems. Like I am not good at this. Okay. So the warning on this is you need to practice and
Wear a looser shirt.
wear a
Because
looser shirt.
I mean, well, in
And-
uniform type.
and maybe
Our
not
shirts
a
weren't
white
that tight. My shirts
I
weren't
don't
that
know.
tight.
I had the Under Armour shirt because I was a little fit and I wanted people to
Okay,
know
wait.
when I took
Something
off
But it
my
still covers you.
what
Girl, what? She's got the clam arm. She got the pterodactyl.
I don't know what happened.
She got the T-Rex.
Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it.
Okay, I want to participate, so I'm gonna try to take off my I'm trying
Yeah,
to take off my bathing suit. So I'm
Everybody here is taller than me, Seth. Okay, so just leave me alone. Oh wait, I think I put my bra on in out.
Take it all off. Joseph, no, excuse me, sir. What,
Yeah,
sir?
I definitely.
I'll take it off, but I will give up.
I'm sorry, but like I wish I could show you guys this. This is I have to go the rest of this show with this thing all sorts of twisted up.
Don't even worry about it. It flipped turped. It popped, locked, and dropped it.
It's on there as best as I could.
I'm gonna take my bathing suit off and I'm gonna pull it through my butt, okay? Because I don't have a bra because I don't have any breasts, but I want to.
Wait a minute. Question. What do you mean pulling through your butt?
Her
Be more
butt flap.
specific.
Okay, you guys ready?
Her butt flap. I think.
The butt flap, okay. Because she said, through her butt. Dun, 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 dun.
Can we get some theme music
Dun,
ready?
dun, 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 dun.
Amber's taking care of it. Where are you? Brown chicken, wow, wow.
Oh,
Brown chicken, brown
that's harder
cow.
too. But you can get the legs through. I've done
Yeah,
this
there
with
you go.
leggings.
We
I'm
got
just
you,
so
girl.
lazy. Yeah, I've taken my underwear off through my leggings. It's been a process. I just gotta free yourself sometimes.
I'm not that talented.
I would
At
really
the
like.
top,
I
can't
would really
top.
like to see that.
Just take one leg out. It works out.
Now get me to a beach and I
Yes.
could change from my bathing suit into my clothes with just a towel, no problem.
Seth said, I bet she gets a cramp. Oh my gosh.
You bastard! I'm not gonna get a cramp.
No, she wore her Bengay today, you guys.
Already! Woo!
Woo, 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 woo.
She did it.
It's a little breezy, but I got it.
Nice.
That's a smell of victory.
Victory? Okay.
Hey, you could sell that on what's that app called?
You would
Where
want
you-
you like put the
where you,
label on your
like-
drawers?
Where you like fart
On
into
the
a
booty?
jar and people can buy it? What is that called?
Okay.
What's the website
Guys, I
called?
am selling that.
No.
Lindsay.
Who's
That's,
spreading that?
Fresh
It's okay.
in my alfresco.
Yeah, there it is. You guys got that?
What?
They're taking
guess the
somebody's
whole
watching,
thing
taking
is-
notes.
Who's
They're
taking
gonna be
notes?
ordering a jar of farts now. Y'all putting a y'all free advertising.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
She did it. She
It's
did
out
it.
there. It's out there.
Yeah,
And
I
then
did
she
it.
smelled it.
I did. I smell fucking good. I
No,
smell fucking good.
Hera.
Natural musk.
Hera, what is the website that people like smell, or it's not smell, but sell their farts on?
The girl sells them on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. That's what it is. She could sell that on OnlyFans now.
Who's
I'm
doing that?
gonna add that to my collection.
What?
There's a
Whoa,
woman that
that's
makes 7 figures. There's a woman who makes 7 figures selling
for
her
her.
farts in jars, and she sells
And
her
who-
jacuzzi water.
Good for her.
Can I get in on that? I'll get some jacuzzi water.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start.
For real.
Let's start a
Wait, you gonna
OnlyFans.
be a consumer or provider?
I'll give you the jacuzzi water I'm in. That's about it.
Okay, so let's say this. Let's start a marketplace on OnlyFans where guys can go and pick which girls' farts they want. Okay, and
I am
Yeah.
not farting in a jar for
No,
now.
okay.
Not at all. Wait, were you putting us in this deal? I
I'm
was
not-
not apprised. No, ma'am.
she said, "I'm not opposed."
Let's
Yes,
start
very
from no. I
good.
said no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
That's
Is exactly. That's
Hey.
a
Hard no.
big hard pass for me.
I'm gonna be the new Kim Kardashian, getting famous off selling my shit. Erica Badu sells a candle that smells like her
I'm
vagina.
not shitting feet.
Huh? What you say,
I'm
Lisa?
not farting in jars and I'm not doing shit with feet. That's No.
Okay.
So
well,
speaking of that,
wait, we gotta wait for that. We gotta move on to
Okay.
the next segment.
okay.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Here we go.
Oh, that's
So I
fine.
have my magic jar. Welcome to my kitchen. As you can see, it's a fucking mess, just like my head. It's Monday. So I'm gonna teach you how to make something called an icy masturbation. All right. So what you're gonna take is you're gonna take your kinky or some fruity type of liqueur, at least 18% alcohol, right? And you want to
I'm
get some
taking
icy.
notes.
You want to get some icy bomb pops, okay? The icy. I got cherry and blue raspberry. It's gonna be purple. All right. So what you want to do? You also want to have a little bit of an energy drink, okay?
Zing zing.
So what you want to do first? You want to empty out your ices. I tried to pre-crush mine. Ooh, it went out so smoothly. It's a
Like
little
a glove.
moist. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there, guys. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm an alcohol enthusiast, but I'm gonna show you how to get drunk off of fruity drinks. It's my specialty. By the way, the
I
restaurant.
tried to be an
that I'll
alcoholic one time.
It's alcohol enthusiast. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I tried
let's
though.
see.
I tried. It didn't work out.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our kinky in. Because masturbation is kinky, adding ice. A little kinky.
That kinky is dangerous. Kinky is dangerous. It
All right,
is
we're gonna add a little bit of the energy drink. Sometimes
Kegel
I like.
time.
Oh, let's do a Kegel while I'm looking for the next ingredient.
Kegel, kegel, tomato, tomato.
go.
Make sure you do all your floors.
And we're gonna do 3 counts of 5, ladies and gents. Do your prosthetic kegel. I don't know what y'all call your things, but you
Don't worry, I got the
Squeeze.
visuals.
Prostate.
squeeze the gent
Squeeze the
holes.
prostate. Touch your taint. One
Okay,
of
and
those.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and 1. Kegel. I don't know how to count this. 1, 2. It's different. It's not.
Well,
3, 5, and relax.
3, 5. You missed 4 in there.
I skipped. She was in there. She just was quiet.
Okay.
She came in silent.
Well, as long as we got to that 4th floor.
Okay. All right. And the squeeze.
Okay, guys.
Oh, we're doing 3 sets. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Keep going.
I'll
While
count
you're
with
doing
my
the sets, I'm
hands.
gonna stir.
And the squeeze.
So while you guys remember, you can do this while you're doing your Kegels, okay? So here's the drink
Yes.
right here. All right, you see it?
Is that an old jelly jar?
Peaches,
Oh, peaches. All right.
sliced peaches. I'm country. I reuse my jars.
I do too. I was just wondering.
So you want to give a brisk stir. Look at that.
Brisk.
Oh, Dean. Oh, Dean.
Hit them walls. Hit them walls.
Yes, hit the walls. You got to make sure you hit the walls. Sometimes you got to go in and out, and then you want to go back and forth. Sometimes back and forth. You want to.
Very important. Well, Dean will be back. I think he had an accident trying his Kegels, his prostate Kegels. So,
Oh,
Okay. So boom, you guys have your drink. Sometimes I leave some chunks in there. Reminds me of my cellulitic thighs. ASMR for any of you creeps. I like to add a little bit of ice. Oh, the fucker
Not the
stuck.
creeps.
Fuck a duck.
I know some pretty normal SMR likers. SMR, what is it? SMR?
ASMR. Okay, guys,
yeah.
and here we go. It
They're
looks.
pretty normal.
It's not brown, it's purple, but my camera's not the best. So right here, you have what you call icy masturbation, okay? It's super sweet, but it also has that kick. Actually, hold on, let me see.
Make sure it's got the kick.
No, it don't got the kick.
Get the kick. It's all about the kick. We
yeah,
gotta
you
have
gotta
the
have kick.
We
Well,
gotta have
I'm just drinking a beer.
me.
It's called Hop Skinny.
Cheers.
Oh, so it's Coors Light.
I'm drinking cola champagne.
No, it's not Coors Light. It's actually pretty hoppy, but it only has 95 calories.
You said it was skinny. You know, Bud Light,
It's
Coors
called-
Light.
It's called Community Beer Company.
Guys like to talk shit and say, "Oh
Bless
my
you.
god, you're drinking these bitch drinks. Well, you're drinking Bud Light, motherfucker."
Out. Like
What?
She made me spit my drink out.
Oh, I said, bless you. I didn't know what happened. She disappeared.
Yeah, okay. There we go. Now I got my icy masturbation, and now tonight's even going to get more fun, especially now that we got our next segment coming up. I don't know how we're going to do this, so we got to talk to we got to talk to your dad's friend about that, because we're going to do some karaoke and twerking tonight. But in order for me to do that, I have to put on some underwear. So let's go ahead and skip this segment real quick and get on to the sex talk.
Sex
ladies,
talk.
let's talk about.
Yes. So I'm pulling this up because I need reference to what you said, because I have no idea what does pegging and rimming. Well, I kind of think I know what rimming is, but what's pegging?
I'm not even gonna act like I know.
Okay, so ladies, pegging is where we give the guys what they give us. Okay.
Wait.
Sorry. Yes, she can't hear. She can't.
But I
hear.
still don't. I need direct Barney style translation of what you're saying.
What is it?
Pegging. Thank you.
Who else can break this down?
Head motherfucker in charge. Let me break it down to you. So basically, you know how guys always want to put it in our butt? Well, pegging is the opportunity for us to return the favor. And since it's National Women's History Month, this is a perfect time to try it on your guys, ladies. And guys, I mean, tug and rub and you'll feel fine. But basically, pegging is having anal sex with your male partner.
Oh, I'm still learning things. I'm still learning things ever since basic training. I'm still learning things.
You put on a strap
I still
on,
don't know things.
Lots of lube. I'm going to teach you today, guys. So, and ladies, fellas, chime in here. And real quick, I've seen our fellow podcasters in here
in the comments
chiming in.
How do you not know? They were offended.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just
like hell you do.
I just don't. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay,
so wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Good?
I would agree.
Okay. All right. You're violating
Yeah.
The first rule of peg night is don't talk about pegging, but I don't care about rules. I never really did. Okay, so pegging, basically, you get a strap on. Now, I suggest you practice prostate massaging, and prostate massaging is where after you clean out your partner, they clean out themselves. You do enemas, beer enemas, milk enemas. And then after they're clean, you can use gloves if you have nails. I suggest you at least not have very long nails if you're interested in prostate milking. Some guys are comfortable with the pain. And what you do is look at her. I feel really awkward talking about this. Wow.
We try to get
I think
can we get her?
Can we
we'll switch gears. You send her
yeah.
Night times.
Night time, I think.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in here.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Just mute for a minute and we'll talk about some other things.
Nah, I got it. I don't know why she woke up. I'm just gonna close my door. Can
we? How soon are we gonna bring in the guest? How soon would we bring in the guest?
That'll come up soon. But okay, so
all right, I'm excited.
Let's get on with the pegging. So guys have their prostate gland, which is a erogenous zone, in through their butts. So it can be stimulated by prostate milking, which is you stick your finger in. Okay? It's a very fun time for all to enjoy. There's nothing a little wrong with it. But you want to make sure they're comfortable. I suggest giving head, fondling the balls, starting with the taint to get them relaxed. I cannot say get them drunk because that's illegal, but
who hurt John? Who hurt John?
Yeah. I don't want my partner to be bleeding from his
at
butt.
all.
See, that's what I'm
At
trying
all,
to
but
explain
Never
to you
would
guys.
she ever.
If you do it right, I've done it with so many of my partners, and they've never bled. That's why I was telling you, you got to get them to relax. You got to suck their dicks, fondle the balls, fondle the tank, get them to relax, give them kisses all over, and then that's when you start the rimming. That was that part. And rimming is pretty much you're licking the asshole. That's why I said it's very important to get it cleaned first through various types of enemas if you choose to. That's a great way to introduce, getting through that comfort zone. I'm a mom of 4 kids and I've changed a lot of shit, so it doesn't scare me. But yeah, so once you get them relaxed, you lightly,
But
I would
that's
say
your
start with
mouth.
the pinky. Yeah.
It's important to be very clean there.
Yes. That's why you always use
the area
mouthwash.
when you yes, okay, so
that's why you clean them yourself. That's so I always clean to make sure. And so
you what do you spritz it on there?
No, you get in the shower and you rub them up, and guys like their butts being spread apart and grabbed, okay? A lot of them don't like to admit it, but they like it. So you just rub down there with the soap. It's kind of like, because we're all moms. We've had to take a bare hand and soap to a shitty ass before, so it's just the same with guys. But they're in the shower first, so you let them wash themselves and you double check. So when you get down there and you warm them up, and then if they would like lube, it helps. And so you just put a little lube in. And let them
that
get
is a
used
hard
to
no,
it.
they said.
Yeah,
And then
Dean says no to all this. I'm with Dean. I don't. But more on a personal level, I am not licking my husband's butthole. I'm sorry. I don't care how clean it is. I am not rimming no buttholes. And
So I just want to bring up there is such a thing as prostate vibration therapy, by the way. Ooh. That's what I know about. Yeah.
What do we do there?
You use a prostate vibrator.
I'm intrigued.
So I'm going to show you a prostate vibrator. Okay. And it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Lisa's just dying. Like she can't even stay on camera because she can't stop laughing. But I am so glad because I love her laugh.
No, just had to interrupt. No.
Okay, so
nothing goes in the exit.
It's exit only. Oh, I've seen one of those at a store, at one of those sex stores.
Oh no, I know. Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah, they vibrate, they warm. Some of them thrust. It's just a whole nother experience. And so pegging, you use a strap-on that's a slightly bigger size. Some they use a tiny size to get them adjusted. It's actually a very fun time. Now let's sound off in the comments. We heard from Dean. You heard from Dean. He said
we've heard a lot from John too.
John and Dean said no, but how about for the rest of you guys, ladies, in the comments? Like, has anyone tried it?
John did not say no. He said I'm not allowed to opt in to voluntary prostate exams locally because of a history of trying to kiss the urologist afterward. So he's definitely not a no.
What?
I don't think he's a no on that.
What about kissing a urologist? What?
After his prostate, he's banned from getting prostate exams locally because of his history of trying to kiss the urologist afterwards. So I'm assuming that means he likes it up the butt.
Up
the butt. Up the butt.
I think to each their own. I'm gonna each their own kind of.
But it is concerning that your butthole is bleeding afterwards, and that's not safe. So let's try not to do that anymore, John.
Yeah, your butthole's not supposed to bleed when you do it the right way. Guys, I'm just saying, if you expect a woman to do anal, you should expect to do anal yourself at least once.
My husband does not
I've met a lot of
expect
guys
me to do anal.
I've met a lot of guys that have put pressure on me, okay? Because
Ooh,
they're back
well,
there, they're like, let me try it. And I'm like, let me try it, motherfucker. How about? You want to do it?
Yeah.
I do it.
Same medicine?
Yeah, we can do it.
Just,
no. Yes,
we can. That's crazy, but yeah, sometimes.
My lights are flashing, so if I go out, it is because we are having a major thunderstorm right now.
Oh, is that what?
Ew.
Huh?
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah. It's fun. It's pouring rain and there's thunder and lightning and I can see it flashing. And at first I was like, what the heck is flashing? But then I heard the thunder. But my lights just started flickering. So,
So I'm
I'm gonna have
sending
to agree with
radio.
Dean here.
I am. Guys, don't be prudes. You Marine and Army guys have had your butts played with in BEPS. You gonna tell me that didn't
I told
fool
you, I was like, I don't think any of them are gonna really sit here and admit it. Not to their brothers. Not
No,
like
it's only gay
that.
if you push back.
No.
you? See,
It's
he said
not
it's only gay if you
right.
push back, so don't push back.
I didn't know that was a rule. Got
Yeah,
it.
no, that's definitely a rule.
Okay.
Yeah, no. We had
Establishing all the rule. Okay.
what's up there, Shelly and Rich and Seth, the leg. I just had to chime in because I'm on the back end just running the show, and you keep talking. No.
Well.
No.
so
look,
are we
teaser
ready for weird comment section? Because I got a weird comment today.
Oh.
So I made a purchase over a year ago and I used Venmo to pay for it. Okay. And I get an email today from Venmo telling me some man who shall remain unnamed. Where did it go? We had a lot of fun with this. It was entitled Sugar Daddy.
Oh.
I want some babies that can be sending me feet pictures and talking to me sometimes whenever I'm bored. No sex or nude pictures required, and $3,000 in your weekly allowance, and you can WhatsApp me at blah, blah, blah for the first payment if you're intrigued.
Hey.
So I sent this in
I
a
don't know
group
what I can
text
do.
thinking this is like the most hilarious thing I've gotten in a while.
It's so weird. It's so weird, the soliciting. It's weird. I don't know. Just the
After a
approach is
year,
weird.
like, what was he just like going on Venmo and was like, hey, what are all the purchases I see? And like found a purchase from a year ago. Like, I mean, that's some dedication to feet right there.
He's running
I
out
told
of,
you
out
to
of
ask
options.
him. I told you to ask him if he liked black feet. I have a Chevy Suburban, okay? I know I got my businesses, but I can't spend that money yet, and I'd like a little bit of my own, okay? I don't mind showing
Short
the
toes?
toes.
I sent you his
Hey,
phone
Peter,
number. I
Peter,
sent you his
come
phone
on.
number. So you could go for it, girl. You
For
have his
$20 more, he can pick my toenail color.
Okay.
See, when my mom did
I don't
the
think that's enough.
pictures, the feet pictures, the guy would pick her. She would let him pick her foot color, if I remember correctly. But like, she would go to Walmart. There she is. She would go to Walmart and try on shoes, and then like take pictures at Walmart in the shoes.
She's a
And
beast.
send these to this guy. It was Granny Lisa, everyone. My mother should have an OnlyFans page for her feet because apparently the guys like them.
Yeah, for some odd reason, it was interesting and it saved money. Instead of buying all these shoes, I just go to the shoe store department and take pictures of my feet in the shoes, and there we go.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
If
How
I
you
didn't
guys
have a
doing?
fear of everyone else's feet, I would do that. Because here's the funny thing about me: I don't like feet. When I had my friend's cousin here as a roommate, very eccentric guy, super sweetheart. But I was laying on the couch and he laid by me and we were talking, and then he shifted his foot and his toe moved near me, and I took my pen and I started playing the fucking knife game with the toes, and he was moving his foot and I was really trying to stab it. I just saw red, and he snatched the pen from me. He's like, "Yo, you're trying to stab my feet." I'm like, oh, you put them by me, I blacked out. Like, your feet were gonna be dead because I don't do it. I don't like, even with my kids, like my son, he's 9 and he walks on his tippy toes because he's autistic, and he has these big ass Flintstones feet, and he'll get in my bed and he'll put his foot on my leg, and I want to fight him. He's almost my height. And I told him, look, you need to get the fuck out my bed because I don't want to fight you right now. Like, you're going to lose and that'd be bullying, but you can't. He has the crustiest freaking toes. He won't let me clip his toenails. I try to take him to get him touched. They're like.
No.
Well, see, I don't like other people's feet. I don't like touching them. I don't like seeing them. No.
But you guys, I am sorry. I love my mom. What? Yeah.
I can't do my own feet. I danced for 13 years and I've seen how bad feet can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, feet are gross. And not to be rude to my mom, but my mom has Barney Rebel feet too. Like, her feet are not cute.
The crooked toes.
They are not cute at all. And yet this guy was like, hey,
I got short
Lisa.
toes. I'm gonna keep it real. I got short toes.
It shocked me. It shocked me. I'm like, you want to pay me for my feet? Hey, okay. I mean, they're ugly.
Get it?
That made me choke on an ice cube. I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
Bye, Shelly and Richie.
Bye.
Oh, I didn't get to see the comment. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. And guys, we forgot to say hello to all our fellow podcasters that are coming to, show us love.
We've been saying hi.
Oh, we have? Oh.
Yeah, you missed it, girl. You were saying
Yeah,
hi
Dean,
at
I
the
don't
beginning.
blame you.
Yes.
Okay, so while we're talking and hearing Granny Lisa's story, while we get prepared for our next segment, I'm gonna go do my outfit change so I can make sure I can do this properly. So I'm gonna put myself on mute.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but did everybody pick a song?
Mute your mic. Oh, she's gonna forget to mute her mic.
A song.
She forgot to mute her mic.
No,
I'm
she's
sorry.
good. No, she didn't.
Oh, she didn't come back. Okay.
Okay, so the reason Granny Lisa is here is because Amber is going to teach her how to twerk.
No, ma'am.
Because
Y'all had the conversation. I did not raise my hand this time.
You are the only one who knows how, though.
But no one said she was leaving. She's coming back. Y'all not gonna slide by that. She's coming back. We'll come back to this.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
no, I got the booty leggings on today. I can't be putting it out there like that. It's okay though.
Oh, the ones.
I'll put some.
The...
Yeah, girl.
Oh,
it's the right ones.
Ooh, hey, girl.
I can't give the cheeks though.
Can't. Okay, so I posted.
Good night, Seth.
Good night, Seth.
Good night.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Dean. Nobody wants to pay for a fart. That's weird. So I learned a thing on TikTok, and it was like, okay, so if there's a fire, remember you must stop, drop, and roll. So I was pretty proud of myself.
About the song?
Yeah. Well, at first it's like very serious, and it's like, all right, so if there's a fire, you got to remember to stop, drop, and roll. Now let's do it together. And then you let me hold on.
What's happening?
I gotta get my pulse. Okay,
Get that pole, huh?
So now you got stop, drop, and roll.
She got the dunk on the camera, man.
Oh my gosh.
Get it, girl. Get it.
It's Granny Lisa's turn. Granny Lisa's turn.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, this is what we invited you on for. I told you. If we're not getting in a twerking lesson.
The
well, I can't really do that one. She tried to teach me. It was like something like this.
Stephanie got the booty.
Oh my
Am I doing it?
Okay,
Lord.
so can you see me?
Your boyfriend's here.
Oh no, Bobby! Oh
Hey guys.
Yeah, Bobby Boots is here. So you have to do it though. Okay. So Bobby, can we get some encouragement for your girlfriend here, Granny
Twerk,
Lisa?
twerk, 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 twerk.
we're not twerking.
Oh, my bad. I
Okay,
don't know
so
if I could really do that either.
you gotta get like a pole or something that you can hold on to, and you gotta
Okay,
back
can you
up
see
because
me?
we can't see you. No, you gotta back
Door
up.
frame.
Girl.
You can hold a
Back
door
up.
frame too.
Yeah, you can hold a door frame.
Here, move
Back it
that.
up. Back it up. We gotta be able to
Moving.
see you.
Can you see me?
Granny Lisa.
Yeah.
I'll make it down lower. I forgot it. Oh my gosh, the things I do for my kid.
That's because she
Not to
loves
flick the
me.
shit. They ain't talking about flicking shit off the butt.
Okay, can you see me?
That's funny. That's crazy way to
Yes.
picture a dance
Okay.
move.
So you gotta
Take
stop,
it to the toilet.
drop as much as you can, and then roll.
Is there a German Shepherd?
Yeah.
Is he smelling your butt? And then go up.
Yep.
Come over here, man. Okay, so
Stop,
Yeah.
drop,
drop.
and roll.
Get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Get it, girl. Get it, get it, get
He's
it,
doing
girl.
it.
And she shimmies.
Yeah, shimmy that stuff. Now do it
Okay.
again.
Do it again.
Yep.
What? Okay.
Stop. Drop.
And roll. There you go.
Yeah.
I thank God.
Okay, now your turn, Boots.
Come on.
I just did it.
I didn't see.
So you stop,
Uh-huh.
drop, and roll. Yee.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. Take it
How
out.
are you today, Bobby Boots?
Hanging in there. Yeah, that's about it. Long day at work. It's Monday. I don't like Mondays. I have a case of the Mondays, and somebody stole my stapler. Yeah.
How dare
So,
them?
Is it red?
Well, aren't you glad you're here on a Monday with us?
Beats being at work. I got a new girlfriend. I got the daughter.
Now,
What?
Bobby. Remember,
I've changed,
keep it
guys.
a secret.
No, don't keep it a secret. I guess Bobby shared a picture with me of him and Granny Lisa. Would you like to show that?
Oh my.
What?
Yeah, I would like to see this.
I would too.
Do I really need to start calling Bobby Boots Daddy? I mean, for real.
Yee.
Well,
Oh my
you know
God.
what?
There they go.
He kind of got upset with me.
I did? When did I get upset?
Yes. Because
Uh-oh.
I told him I wanted to have an open relationship.
Oh.
Okay. But he could not have
Granny!
the openness. Only I could have the open relationship. And
I
so
like that.
just to make
Polly.
sure it stayed that way,
Polly.
I tied, his one lace.
In
a special knot.
Okay,
Can't
I
not.
see what you did.
My internet never innocent.
I don't
Huh?
even know what to say at this point because
Bobby
She
asked
knocked it and
radio. I
snapped
sent
it.
him the picture.
Oh, you
mean, he
sent him
sent
a
me the
picture?
No, he
Yeah.
sent me the picture. Tell him to check his phone.
Okay. Oh, hey.
I don't see
All
the
right, so
picture.
we were waiting for you to get back. So,
Okay,
into
can I show the
twerking
picture?
session.
Can I show the picture?
yeah, let's
Oh
let's
yeah,
see this
I don't
picture.
know how to do it, but yeah, I can't see
Hold on. I
Come on.
think,
my screen.
What in the world? I can't see that.
Mm-mm.
Bobby,
I
can you
feel like I'm in this picture for some reason.
Yeah.
It's not always about you.
I still can't
No,
see it.
no, I'm a Marine, so the world is definitely all about me.
can you see it now?
Just saying.
Can you see
No,
it
Well,
now?
that will
we
keep me
can't
busy
see
for
that.
hours. Right.
Nope.
That's square knot. That's something I learned in the military.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my word.
Oh, Bobby got it. Bobby got it.
Oh, that is so funny.
I didn't put it as a screen.
And Bobby's screensaver. It was a very proud moment for him.
Oh, he
Yee.
really is a sweetheart, though. I think the world of him. I have to give him a hard time. You know, he is a lot younger than I am.
Yeah.
In fact,
Well,
I think
alright.
he's younger than you.
He's younger than me?
That y'all.
Yeah, he's younger than
That
you.
just means you can teach him new tricks, you know.
That y'all was
He a young pup, you
Bobby
can teach him some new
Boot
tricks.
and Mama Lisa's wedding photo from Vegas.
Did you notice the
Oh,
midget
God.
Elvis?
So, Daddy,
God.
I want
Yeah.
a pony, and I
What?
want a new car, and
Official.
I want a gift card for gas, and not the
you
kind
must
that
live
comes
in-
out your butt.
You do know that I'm in California, right? And our
yeah,
gas
but you marry
prices
my
are-
mom, so
Our gas prices are.
I get whatever I want.
Don't you have a husband?
What about yourself?
She said, Daddy, I want a
That's the
pony."
reason why you got the boot. Huh?
She said, Daddy, I want a pony.
And a new
Gotta
car.
get her a pony.
And a new car.
Well, I got to figure out these gas prices first.
You can
Don't worry about
take
that.
a bite
$6 a gallon.
for your daughter's
You're a boot.
It's $6 a gallon.
Yeah, you can
There
just
are people
walk.
that make their way of life. They're called leather boots, I think, or something. What they call them?
Okay, you
$6
guys were
a
waiting
gallon.
on me.
Just saying.
So you guys said for the twerking lesson you were waiting on me, right?
Yeah, Granny needs
Yes.
to learn how to twerk, and I don't know how.
Yes.
Okay. So, Bobby, can you tell radio to get us some non-copyrighted, probably from YouTube free twerking beats? And I'm going to go ahead and get into my spot. As you guys
Radio!
can see, I got a wardrobe change.
Hold on. Let me go get that
I didn't-
jackass.
I can probably
He's
put
always
some
all over the
sweatpants
place.
on.
I got my shorts that I wear out to cowboys because I can country dance and I can twerk. And I want to just say, in case anyone from the VA is watching this, to determine my percentage, just know I am taking the prescribed medication for my back problems that you said I wouldn't feel the pain for. So I'm not
That
violating
medicine,
them.
man. Yeah, my high
I got-
tolerance for all that medicine. I don't get to take
I got
nothing.
750 milligrams of naproxen I could take twice a day.
They need to give me some medicinal.
Ganja.
Well, moving that body.
I have disconnected. I'm sorry if you hear the echo. But guys, I got on my fit.
Okay, so I need to stand up for this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you gotta back up so we can see you.
Ooh, she got her Beyonce shorts on.
Okay.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Tell me what you see.
Gotta see what she does first.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Granny, how low can you go?
Not very low.
Okay, me either. But sometimes you just gotta take a quick
Okay.
shot and get down that low. That's the only way I do what I do in cowboy.
Well, you
Can
gotta
I
go
can
low to
voice
go
some music,
twerk.
right? Up, 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 that's all. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. I want that Tootsie Roll. I thought I was giving you some music. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the front, to the front, to the back, now slide. Slide, baby, slide. Slide, baby, slide. Slide, baby, slide. Come on. To the left. To the
So
left.
I was thinking of like actually taking some hip hop classes so that I
Come
could
on, Max.
actually really learn
Come over here, babies.
how to dance good.
Just
Can
move
you
your
still
joints
see
when
me?
they move their joints. Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Mm.
Yee.
Oh,
She
she
said,
says
yeah.
no.
Okay. Hold on. What else do you want? I can change it.
That's good. You got that.
Well, no. She's saying no. Does it need to be slower?
This is gonna be crazy. Yes, it is.
You can do it.
You gotta do it first so I can watch.
I don't know. We can't hear Hera. I don't know if she can hear us.
She
can.
Okay.
She can hear.
I
But
found a track. I found a track. It's not owned by anybody. So I don't know if you want me to send it to radio for him to play, or I can play it myself.
You can play it yourself, maybe. Let's just yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, here we go. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh no, you gotta definitely send that to me. That is so loud.
I sent it to you. Yes, you can have an ice cream.
What?
I sent it to you.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Hey,
and I think
radio.
it's better than yours.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
Yes,
In,
guys, look at the thighs. For any of you guys that have friends between the ages of 25, I'll go a couple years younger, and
Did
32,
we not just have this conversation
blonde
last
hair,
night?
blue-eyed, over
40.
6'2". I'm not going to 40 unless he's like that one guy.
40.
Mardi Gras. I can't do 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It's that time?
it's hold on.
It's not that time.
It's that time? No, I'm pulling up the song that Oh, ads. Gotta love ads. I love ads.
I'm feeling salsa. I was about to say, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Okay, Granny.
It was giving me suave.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm watching.
You can see it.
So you just want to stand up straight?
That's not helpful. Instruct. Slow it down.
Okay, here's something easy for those that can't get down low. All right? You see me back here
Hold a chair.
on your
I
feet
think I'm doing it.
and just stand on your toes and move your heels inside and out. Okay?
Can you see?
yeah.
I can't
No, you
see
gotta
it.
go on your tippy toes.
Hey, hey.
Was I doing it?
Yes.
Yay!
Now, Granny,
Go, Granny.
Get it.
you might want to
I
get your
have
back
to
into it a
get
little bit. And you want to get a little low?
Little low. Oh dear.
So what she's
Okay.
doing is she's arching her back and then she's cat-cowing. She's cat-cowing her back.
Okay.
Or you can
And then
bend
gives
over
it gives
side
the
to
booty
side.
a little bounce. It gives the booty a little bounce at the end.
Well,
Go,
I don't know if
Granny.
I can get that
Hey, hey.
You can also bend over and shake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you just
that.
shake-
I,
You
that
shake
one
your,
I'm good
your
at.
hips. This music
Touch your
is giving
toes.
life.
Touch your toes, Stephanie. Come on, Amber. I know you can do this.
I got the wrong pants on,
I'll
girl.
touch my toes.
Let me get some sweatpants.
Yeah, you gotta touch your
Hey,
toes.
I twerk.
That's right. And guys
Can I-
love it when you're able to grab your ankles and kiss your thighs.
Okay.
Holy moly, guacamole.
That's right.
There you go.
And also,
Steph.
what you can do too, for those of us who are inclined to go a little lower, you can suck in your gut, and it's on the.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I was
go
doing that.
low. Okay. You can bend.
My lighting is all stupid.
Hey, just pop out.
Oh.
You got it, Stephanie. I'm tired of you saying you can't twerk. Girl.
Yeah, she did it.
What? Are you doing squares or circles with your
Me?
girl?
Yeah, you know that's just like, oh boy.
It's actually easier because your balance is, well, if you're able to have on your hands and your feet, it's not too hard. And then you just bounce at your ankles.
Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Just.
I'm not old enough for that no more. Yeah, there it is. That's that athletic situation.
I don't think Granny Lisa can do that.
Oh yeah.
You took it too far.
Thank you.
You
I
always
never
took
knew
it
I
too
could twerk
far.
before. I can now say I'm a twerking granny.
There you go.
Ooh.
And I can now say I have hot flashes.
Oh gosh.
That was hot.
Welcome to the club.
Well,
Mhm.
For
Yeah.
until something took me a different direction. So I pulled one of my thigh muscles. That was a little hard. Yeah, I pulled the.
Well, you girls are just so much fun. I love watching y'all. Even though
Aw.
sometimes I'm not quite sure I understand what you're talking about. That's okay. You know, I'm ready to learn.
You already
sit on
10
that
steps
throne
ahead of
and
most grannies.
Yeah,
we
I feel
gotta get my
like you're
mom in
just
here.
fibbing because, like,
She's already like 10 steps ahead.
you like say shit all the time up in these comments, and then with your boots thing you just said and all that, like you are more raunchy than you give off. That you
No.
She's a
want
lady
people
in
to
the
believe.
streets.
Yeah,
She's a lady in the streets.
You want people to think you're Miss
But afraid
Innocent
to shoot.
Granny, but no, I don't believe it anymore. I just don't
She's a
believe it
lady in the
anymore.
streets.
There's a difference between innocent and knowledge. And there's a difference in
Wisdom.
sharing knowledge, and then, you know, you just don't do that.
Message.
You don't
Give it.
talk about those things.
Lady in
I'm
the
pretty sure
street.
we just proved we do talk about those things.
You guys do, but not in my age bracket.
But
you
Granny, that's why we have this show, because there's so
Yeah.
many people that feel like what we talk about is so taboo and they can't talk about it. And then it's like, boom, here come these 4 women that say what's on our minds and talks about stuff. So
I know that's why you guys crack me up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel, and I love our group because, and guys, and those of you who are still on listening, like these are some of the most supportive ladies. Like for instance, so the Marine rapper had a challenge because for Women's History Month, our day, he did a rap, and I just want to say I love Ray, I do, but I just feel like for the When You Left challenge, it should have been majority females that joined in for the rap challenge because it is for Women's History Month. So I'm kind of sad that myself and what was her name?
Claudia?
Jessica.
No.
Jessica.
No.
Crystal.
Kuchar? Crystal, is that her name?
Coochie?
No.
Oh,
Kutcher.
Alex.
Yeah, and
sorry.
Alex and I were the only females that rapped, but I decided
Yeah.
I don't I'm not a big rapper, but I actually came up with a few raps because radio is actually going to help me launch my music career because I'm going to join the mediocre variety. But
But so if you guys ever need support, even when things are going wrong, that's what we're here for. Because Mondays are actually statistically the hardest day for people because, you know, we work all week. We have maybe 2 or 1 days off. And then you come here and yes, of course, Deem.
Kegel time.
Yeah. While I'm talking this, let's do our Kegels. But yeah, like we have this group of people that are so supportive because like you guys hyped me so much with my rapping and that I decided to take it seriously because I'm cute and I am a lot better than Ronald, Ron J. Gordo, Ron J. Splat, Ron J. Knockneed. But I'm just saying, so we're kind of here to pass along that message of, hey guys, I don't want to talk about this, like, you know, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that were on here during our pagan segment probably went to Pornhub and looked up prostate massaging and pagan. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, it's excellent to watch. It is you got to go on a private browser, of course, but when you look up femdom, pagan, or rimming, it's actually excellent. I saw a guy, he ejaculated just from her tongue, just from her tongue. You know, so it's but
That's
it's so
gotta
many
be
people
magical.
that's
Just
what I'm
like
saying.
imagine that, because just for ours, the difference in our whole body's reaction, like just the difference on the external and internal. For them, that's their internal. Oh my gosh, they don't even, they're like their normal life, and then they'd experience that. They'd go from having like a regular schmegular like 6, 7, then they get that internal, and it's a 10. They don't even know what they're missing.
And I can tell you this right now, to this day, I get snaps from guys whose lives I've changed and sex I've ruined for when I've introduced them. Now, mind you, I don't do this on hookups. I do this with guys I've been in relationships with for a while. And they literally like be like, hey, you ruined sex for me. Like, how do I convince my girl to do what you did? And I was like, baby, you should have acted right when you had the chance. Because nobody can do what I do unless you're a porn star. But no, seriously, I've actually succeeded in what she did before with my current husband. And for me, the satisfying part about it, excuse the crying child, she's upstairs. It's a 2,500 square foot house. There's so much echoing in here. But the amazing thing for me when it comes to like prostate milking and stuff like that is because there's so much control. And guys, they're so macho. And I feel like for a lot of guys that want to try to humble you and bring you down, and they think that they're doing something. And you know, women, we have so much power. And I feel
That's
like
not gonna have them calm down. That'll probably make them more defensive. It's like, you saw my booty hole. No.
No, actually, it does the opposite. It makes them a lot more submissive because it's so funny because they carry on this macho persona during the day. And then it's like, you know, that one little secret and they can't get that feeling from another person because they're scared to broach that subject. So they know with you, it's a, you know, one in a blue moon experience if it's just you. So it's like I've literally ruined sex for a lot of people because it's like, and this is over the span of 10 years, guys. Don't think I'm some hoe. But it's like and it's so funny because when I get like I post my sexy snaps, Ams, you've seen them, and then you know, Stephanie, you've seen my TikToks, just stuff like that will have them in my inbox. Hey, stranger, I see you sticking that tongue out. Yeah, and I'm not giving it to you. So I just feel like for me it's a power trip because it's like you're so I like tall guys. We all know I like the tall guys, the buff guys, you know, the football player type, you know. Hey, Sam Hutton.
I'm kind of glad that my inbox is safe. It feels safe. I don't get messages. Don't start. But I feel safe in my inbox. Yeah. I don't want to start blocking people.
Just don't go on one of TMR's lives and then you will be safe forever.
Yeah, but for me,
as soon as you go on one of those, you get message galore. It's like I inbox him and I'm like, thank you for all the nutty guys that are coming after me right now in my inbox. It is insane.
Yeah, and it's so funny because for me, like I was saying, it's a power thing. It's a power thing because it's like you're this big macho man. And this little 5 foot.
Oh, it's about power for me too.
Okay. What you mean?
Well, like she says, I like them to be submissive to me.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
in the middle.
because
You're
when
both like you're a submissive kind of.
yeah, because so the key that I've learned with some of those guys, especially when you date them, like the really tall ones, and this is not for everyone. If you're not into this, it's perfectly fine. But just for me, it's like I let them feel dominant, but then I'm like, okay, baby, since I work so hard, can I just be I want to do? And it's like I brought this 6'2", 200-pound buff ass dude down to his knees. I've made his knees shake. So he's my bitch now. And it's come one of those things where they get addicted to it. And it's like, hey, babe, I made you breakfast
Oh,
in
the
bed.
man, my bitch.
Let me rub your feet.
I've
want me
never
to
called
be
a man
toes?
my bitch.
No, they become my bitch. So I will say they become my bitch. Like I'm 5'5", and it's like I let them think, and I'm writing a book on this too, by the way. So I let them think that they have control because a lot of guys they just want to have that control. They want to be dominant, but I think all men on the inside have that little thing, and they want to be vulnerable. And as long as
Smack
it
me.
feels good. Yeah, some guys like being smacked, some guys like being choked, some guys like, I was a dominatrix for a couple of months and it was the most fun I had. Like I would, and then so something I'm gonna try too is I'm gonna try to be a femdom, but I feel so bad. And it's when you talk shit to people and they pay you for talking shit to them. You
What's
don't
a
take your clothes off or
femdom?
anything. So it's a fin-dom, it's financial domination. So basically, you dirty
I'm
motherfucker,
asking
you don't
questions
deserve
from my
any
friend.
fucking love in your life. You're fucking disgusting. Oh, yes, mistress, I'm disgusting. Here's $500.
Mm-hmm.
Add
That's
to
a little
novel.
Mom.
Add
Yeah.
to
They
next
do that.
episode.
Yeah,
You've been to those clubs, haven't you?
yeah.
Mom.
I experienced it.
I feel like I should not be a part of this conversation with
I'm
you.
not saying
Oh,
anything.
no.
I'm just saying I know she's been part of those clubs.
I feel like so have you though, which is why you're just over there like, yes, queen, yes, everything you're saying, yes, yes. I am manifesting that. Yes, I have
She
done.
said exactly,
So-
sis.
Yes.
Before
okay.
I didn't even know they did findom. There was just a guy who approached me in a club, and he was one of those sweaty guys. And I was like, "Look, you nasty motherfucker! You get the fuck away from me! I don't want to talk to you. You're disgusting."
Oh, he was in love.
Like I was super mean. And then he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he put his hand on my shoulder and says, "Get the fuck away from me." And then, as I'm drinking throughout the night, I wanted to close out my tab. And this was at, I think it was called Rush out here in San Antonio. And I was in the military at this time. And he was like, "Oh, your tab's been covered." And I'm like, me and my friends have been drinking so much, it should be like $500 because it was just one of those nights. And he's like, "No, it's been completely covered." And I'm like, "What?" And he said, "Yeah, the gentleman left this for you too." And it was a flower that was being sold by one of the bathroom attendants, and it was $500 cash, all because I talked shit to him. And then I was telling my friends about it. She's like, "Yeah, it's a findom thing. You just talk shit to guys and they pay you." And I was like, "Oh," but then I started feeling bad because when I got into college and we went through psychology, I was like, what if one of these guys killed themselves because I said something? Like, what if they all of a sudden are like, "Hey, I don't feel like that anymore, but she said all this to me," and then they off themselves? I would feel so bad. So I was like,
Well,
let
I've
me
seen,
not do
well,
this.
not seen, but in movies or like, I don't know. I've seen movies maybe where, yeah, I saw 50 Shades of Grey, but it's usually a very strong man figure, right? And then they go into that role to, I don't know the psyche of it.
Which, by the way, my husband bought me the
Different
box
strokes,
set
different
of
folks.
the 50 Shades of Grey for one of our anniversaries, and I watch it
Said,
with
"Get ready."
him.
He said,
And
"Get ready."
I'm not gonna lie, it does turn him on a little bit, but
Ooh.
I think I don't know if my husband would try any of that. And I'm not sure but I think I'm the one who would be way less comfortable with doing any of that. To be honest, I think it's my hangups more than it would be his. But he also
Try
never
everything
tries
one time. I'm that kind of person. Try everything one
I'm
time.
not I know.
Power wash that booty hole.
No, I don't. That's the part where it's like I am not sticking my tongue to no booty hole. And Dean's over here losing his appetite. I'm sorry, Dean. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, come on, Dean. I will have a full
knew
buffet
what you
while
were
watching
getting
the first
into.
48. Okay?
Yeah.
I will watch Forensic Files and Charlie Manson murders and still eat my whole pizza. See, it's always the Army and Marine guys. They want to be so tough, but they have the weakest fucking stomachs. It's like, come on. Ooh,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm the same way though. I can eat whenever. None of that stuff bothers me.
Okay.
The closest I've gotten to a prostate like massage was when I was a CNA and I had to because I had to stimulate the butthole to get a guy to poop. That's the closest I ever got. I was a CNA and he wasn't my husband. I wore gloves. There was lots of lube involved.
Gloves?
Well, I'm not going to stick my finger without a glove to stimulate someone's butthole to get them to poop.
Oh, that was a medical. Okay, yeah, no, yeah, you need gloves. I thought you were talking about a personal, let's try this.
No, Goodness. That's the only time I've ever stuck my finger up someone's butt is when I was a CNA. And maybe that's what ruined it for me now is that I'm now scared if I stimulate too much. They're going to shit.
That's why I told you to have them clean themselves out with enemas. When you do that, they're clear for landing. They're clear for takeoff.
But like enemas, it takes a little bit, and you can be pooping for a long time.
Nah, about maybe 10 minutes.
Why are we talking about shit? How we get here?
It was my fault.
It
was my fault.
Okay, guys.
It was not. I did not start the butt.
No, I said it was my fault.
Oh,
it was
I thought
my
you said
fault.
that was my mom. I'm like,
no, my fault. I got us on poop talk.
The butt talk.
All right, guys. So we are coming to a close. And for conclusion today, I am presenting this book called The Red by Tiffany Rice. Now, I've passed the link to the ladies. You can actually get this in Apple Books or your Google Books or Audible or something like that, a legitimate site. I gave it to you because I didn't know if I wanted to spend money on the book. It's like $4. But what I want to do is I want us to read a portion of it as we're ending out, kind of like a bedtime story, because towards the end of our show, all the folks are getting into bed. And they're getting ready to say night night. So as we're ending our show, I am going to read a chapter from the book with the ladies, and feel free to chime in because I know Amber's facial expressions. So I'm starting on the third chapter of the book. It's called.
Oh, now I can't find the link.
It's called Gerbil.
No, it's called Olympia. Okay, this is the third chapter of The Red by Tiffany Rice. Okay, ready? Malcolm had picked a good day for a tryst. Sunday was the gallery's shortest day. Open only from 1 to 5. After she closed The Red, Mona went shopping. She didn't need much. A velvet choker, a flower for her hair, clean white sheets for the bed, all easy to find. At her apartment, she showered and shaved and waxed until she was smooth as a marble statue. Shut up, Stephanie! Malcolm hadn't told her to remove her hair, but Olympia had no visible body hair in Monet's painting. Mona should have asked him what he preferred. She knew he would have told her if she had asked. A shameless man. He'd made her feel rather shameless. In fact, the whole conversation with Malcolm had been rather dignified. She hadn't felt embarrassed or ashamed. It felt like a business transaction, which she had appreciated. And by the way, 50 Shades Grey ain't got nothing on this goddamn book. You will see in a minute. After all, she was a businesswoman. She was glad Malcolm had given her instructions for what to wear and how to wait for him. It made it easier. No second guessing. Before the dressing to leave her apartment, she stood in front of her full-length mirror and examined her naked body. She wasn't thin exactly. Certainly not skinny. She had breasts larger than her frame, but no man had ever complained about that. Her legs were her best feature, if she did say so herself. The face? A straight nose, full lips, high cheekbones, high forehead, which is why she wore blunt bangs. The verdict? She'd make a passable Olympia and a very fine whore indeed. She was getting used to that word. In fact, she was starting to like it. It gave her a thrill to think of herself that way. A gold mine. That's what Malcolm had called her body, a gold mine. Who wouldn't go digging if one were sitting on a gold mine? Only a fool. She could only hope she wasn't fooling herself. Mona dressed in a long, breezy skirt, sandals, a white bra, white panties, and white cotton top. Her usual casual summer uniform. The streets were humid when she walked to the gallery 4 blocks away, and by the time she unlocked the door, she was sweating. It was a relief to step into the air conditioning. In her office, she caught Tutu sleeping in her leather club chair Malcolm had sat in. You know better than that, she said to Tutu. That's a cat, by the way. As she scooped him up and set him on the floor, company only, you have your own bed. He looked at her affronted as if to say, how dare you judge me? I know what you're doing here. Or perhaps she was merely being paranoid. Tutu followed her at her heels as she went into the back storage room. She switched on the floor lamp as the room was windowless, but for the single skylight above the bed. This had always been her favorite part of the gallery. It was full of odd and gorgeous clutter. Here were strange paintings of her mother that had loved, but could never be unloaded. Erotic paintings mostly. A woman in a red dress with one strap dangling off her shoulder, a bare breast exposed. A naked couple fornicating on a boat while the ship sank and sailors drowned. A lady in Victoria garb whipping the corpulent ass of a naked man with a branch of holly. All good company for such a liaison as Mona's tonight. She wondered if the painting would give
Shit.
Malcolm any ideas. In addition to the paintings, antique furniture was scattered here and there. A red velvet fainting couch, a Chevio mirror with an ornate carved frame hidden under a white sheet, a Morocco-style chair with carved wood arms and red and gold striped fabric. They were for parties, special events. When she was a little girl, Mona would come here after school and nap on the fainting couch, dance in front of the mirror and sit in front of the Morocco chair and read her little school books while her mother in the other room hobnobbed with artists, art critics, art lovers, and anyone else who wanted to come in from the rain. And of course, there was the brass bed. It had been her bed as a girl growing up in her mother's apartment. She lost her virginity in that bed, and taken Ryan's in it as well. Her memories of that bed in that bed were potent ones. After tonight, it would hold even more memories. She prayed that there would be good ones. Funny, the last night she slept in this bed was her night her mother died. The night her mother had made her promise to keep the gallery no matter what, and now she'd keep her promise in that bed. She only hoped her mother would understand. Mona looked over her shoulder at the portrait of the handsome, rusty old Duke, naked from the waist down, with his penis poking inside the squirming girl on his lap. Oh, yes, her mother would very likely understand and approve. Mona had stripped the bed sheets and blankets when it was brought to the storage room. They'd been old flannel sheets, peeling and fading. If she were going to whore herself, she would do it on high thread count Egyptian cotton. In Monet's Olympia painting, the sheets on the bed were white, as was the coverlet. She found an old white quilt in her mother's things and put that on the bed. When she finished, the bed looked lavish and inviting. The temptation to lay in the bed was strong, lay in it and touch herself. Should she prime her body a bit before Malcolm arrived? Would he want her to be wet when she greeted him? Well, it's not likely he'd be displeased if she was. She stripped naked and put her clothes on the seat of the wooden chair she placed at the end of the bed. Olympia wore a flower in her hair, so Mona tucked one into her side bun. She tied the red velvet choker around her neck. Finally, she adjusted the lamp so that a gentle golden halo of light surrounded the bed and left the rest of the room in shadows. Then she lay down to wait. Though the sheets screamed luxury, decadence, and comfort, she could not relax. It was 11 now. Malcolm would likely arrive at midnight, as he had the past 2 times he'd visited the gallery. She felt so awkward laying there naked. This wasn't her. Not at all. No matter what Malcolm said, this wasn't her. But for the sake of the gallery, she would try anyways. She imagined herself lying stiff and unmoving underneath Malcolm as his cock jabbed at her tight, dry vagina. That wouldn't do. That would be agony. He'd tear her and she'd bleed all over the white sheets. She wished she'd thought to bring wine and drink a glass or two. Instead, she only brought a few bottles of water, a bowl of cut strawberries, and apples. Closing her eyes, Mona breathed deeply into her body, pulling the breath into her lungs and belly.
She imagined the real Olympia. She must have existed, or a girl much like her. The painting had shocked viewers for the forthright way Olympia held up her head. Shameless she was, unapologetic. Why should she apologize? It was the men who paid her for sex. She was merely doing what she'd been told to do all her life, submit her body and will to men. How dare those men judge her? They created her. A woman can't sell her body without clients to buy it. Olympia would laugh all the way to the bank and then likely spread her legs for the bank president in exchange for free checking. What a girl. Mona smiled. She wished she'd had Olympia's courage. She wouldn't be shaking on the bed while waiting for her next customer. No. She would bathe herself, a whore's bath, washing the leavings of her previous client out of her. She'd repair her coffer. It must be just right. She'd dab perfume in between her thighs, behind her ears, between her breasts. She'd drink white wine to wash the taste of the last man from her mouth. She would recline on her bed and massage her breasts to her nipples to hardness, so that when her next client came into the room, he would think she was aroused at the very sight of him. She heard the door opening. Mona lifted her head. Malcolm stood in the doorway in his three-piece suit. Ah, he breathed. My Olympia. Mona didn't know what to say, so she said nothing. Malcolm didn't seem to mind her silence. He came to the bed and sat beside her. She sat propped up on her pillow and frozen on the sheets, shivering. You look so lovely, he said softly, his gaze grazing her naked body from face to feet and up again. I'll enjoy you tonight. I'm nervous, she said. Of course you are. I wouldn't want or expect anything else. You want me to be nervous? Very much. It'll make the triumphant all the more sweeter. I love the challenge of overcoming reluctance. He bent and kissed her chest over her racing heart. Then he stood and walked to the end of the bed, where he proceeded to undress. First the suit jacket came off, and then the vest. He unfastened his buttons with agile fingers. He didn't make it a production of undressing, and yet she couldn't take her eyes off him as he peeled out of his shirt to reveal strong, sculpted biceps, a flat, hard stomach, and a broad chest. The shoes were next, and then the trousers. Her eyes widened at the first glimpse of his cock, already erect and glistening at the tip. She watched it as he walked back to her, taking in its impressive size and even more impressive girth. She would need to be very wet to enjoy that inside of her. You're pleased with me, he asked, and she sensed the question wasn't a question at all, a statement of fact. He knew she was. He simply wanted her to admit it. I am, although I'll take care of everything, he said. I haven't lost a woman to it yet. She laughed, and it helped ease her fears. He sat on the bed again at her side. He touched the side of her face, caressing her cheekbone, pushed her bangs to the side, and kissed her forehead. I am so pleased you've agreed to this, he said. Very pleased. It's been a long time. For me too. Then we'll both enjoy this. Although it's for you, isn't it? She asked. What do you mean? I mean, you're paying for me. You can do what you want. It doesn't matter if I enjoy it or not. I do hope you enjoy it, he said, but it's not a requirement. In general, however, your pleasure gives me pleasure. Not everything I do will be physically pleasurable for you, however. For me, yes, but not for you. That was the nature of our agreement, yes? Yes, she said, nodding. There is still time to change your mind. I don't force women. It would be beneath even such a man as myself. She shook her head. I want to do it, even if you don't enjoy the sex, and you will. You'll certainly enjoy the money. I plan to, she said. Not the money itself, but the freedom money would buy her. He smiled his devil's grin, but didn't look as devilish as the first night. He was only a man after all. A handsome man, naked and lovely to behold. Good, very good. Now spread your legs for me. Very wide. She pulled her knees up, sliding her feet along the sheets and then letting her legs fall open. Malcolm looked at her without touching, merely examining the goods he'd bought. You didn't have to remove her hair, he said. Prostitutes shave in the old days to remove lice. Luckily, you don't seem to have that problem. I thought perhaps she was so young so she didn't have pubic hair yet. Perhaps that was why the painting was so scandalous. The art world didn't care about the young women selling their bodies. They only cared if someone dared to break their rules of composition, of acceptable subject matter. You should show a naked woman hiding her face or lying supine and limp as a wet dog. God forbid he paint a girl who dared to look at her in the eyes. They were fools, she said. They were scared, he countered. A woman with power, a woman who owned her body and wasn't afraid to sell it. That painting is art because it terrifies the first viewers. Art should be dangerous, you know. Sorry. Hold on. I know it's getting good, guys. It's getting good. It should say something to society that society didn't want to hear. Do you know what the opposite of art is? Propaganda. There's too much of that in the world, not enough art, and certainly not enough of this. Malcolm dipped his head and pressed a kiss on her pubis over her clitoris. He exhaled warm air all over her sensitive bare flesh, and she shivered. He lifted his head, but only to open her labia with his fingers. He wasn't gentle when he touched her, but not rough either. Perfunctionary, businesslike. Perfect, he said, when he had her spread out for him, a work of art. He dipped his head again and licked the hole he uncovered, even pushing his tongue against and into it. It wasn't exactly pleasurable, but she found no reason to object. It felt so odd to be used in this manner. No dinner first, no tender kiss, no foreplay, other than dissection of art history, which for a woman like her was arousing in its own way. His tongue sought and found her clitoris as he stretched her out onto the bed to give his full attention to arousing her. Her clitoris started to awake as he lapped at it with a long, slow motion of his tongue. He circled it, sucked it lightly, and circled it again. The first gasp of pleasure escaped Mona's lips. Malcolm said nothing about it when he sensed it pleased him. He paused when she'd done it and then licked her again in the same way that had pulled the sigh from her lips. With his fingertips, he spread her open again and licked her inner labia, her folds, and the entrance of her body again. She wanted to touch his hair and his shoulders, but wasn't sure if that was allowed. She gripped the sheets in her fingers and said, "Delicious," Malcolm muttered, and she felt the world as hot puffs of air against her clitoris. His tongue swirled around it again, making it swell, making it ache. She felt it throbbing against his lips. Then he touched it with his fingertips, putting pressure on it right where she needed. His touch wasn't rough, but insistent, and the throbbing grew harder. It throbbed like a pulse point, pumping blood through her hips. Again, he turned his tongue on her, and those long, deep strokes read across and around the core of her pleasure. All sensation was concentrated in that tiny, throbbing little organ. Every nerve was alive there, every muscle poised for release. She was so wet now, dripping. Could have put his cock in her with one brutal thrust, and she could have and would have taken it all. He didn't penetrate her then, although in the haze of her arousal she could have sworn she begged him to. She'd go mad if he didn't let her come. She was already wild with the need for it, squirming under his mouth, pumping her hips, grasping at the sheets to give her leverage. She pushed against his mouth, needing more and more and more. The muscles inside her clenched and released, clenched again tighter. Her vaginal walls were slick and ready. She was ready. She had never been more ready. When she could bear no more, and a scream rested on the tip of her tongue. Malcolm, and boom. That's all we have for today, guys. So thank you for coming to the for the Monday night slumber party hosted by myself, Amber, Stephanie, and Lisa, who had emergency to attend to. So, ladies, as we're bowing out, any final thoughts, Amber?
Why you going to me first, man? I'm slow with the thinking and the situating. I'm just
okay. Stephanie.
Final thoughts are, I really don't know. There's a lot to unpack here. There's a lot to
like you
unpack
don't just
here.
come at us right after the story.
Yeah.
I see y'all sweating.
I was like, clutch my pearls. But yeah,
I just want to say after this, a glass bottle is involved.
Nice.
Well.
So final thoughts. So, well, I hope that once again, this has been a place that y'all could come and unwind and have some laughs, learn a few things, and also just feel like you could hear and participate in topics that you might not otherwise been able to this week. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here, and that's my final thoughts. Yeah.
Okay, Amber, your turn.
Yes, thank you for everybody that was in the comment section helping us with this this not radio. What is this? this podcast.
Veteran
But
radio
yes, Veteran Radio Syndicate. I enjoy my time with you guys, y'all. I'm a little bit more closed mouthed when it comes to these discussions, but I'll get into it with y'all. Y'all make it fun and easy to open up about some situations I don't usually open up about. So I'm glad that everybody can join us, and I hope that we're making everybody's Monday nights better in any kind of way.
Yes, guys, and I want to say for my final thoughts that are coming through, invite your friends to come. Ooh, sorry. Have your friends like Veteran Radio Syndicate. We have a bunch of Jesus, I hate technology. So we have a bunch of really great podcasters. Tomorrow, I believe, is Seizing Crazy. And then I think Yes, I Am the Veteran comes on this week. The Stoned Vet is coming on. Of course, VRS, The Bar, Sunday Service. There are so many great podcasts that I didn't even get to name yet. And you know, I feel like VRS for everybody is something where you can relax and kind of not deal with everything else. And we drink, we have fun. You have veterans, you know, family members, spouses. We make a one big family. So invite your friends to like this page. Go to look at all the other podcasts. They always have something good. Whenever you need help, go to the page. Hell, make a post. Reach out to one of us. Comment under. We're all watching. We always comment. We're always here for you guys. Thank you for joining. Remember, don't take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I know Mondays are hard, but we're here for you.
Mhm.
So follow along every day of the week, and we will see you guys with some more better material next Monday. More better.
Betterer.
What did I say?
Betterer.
I
More
speak
betterer.
I speak 3 languages, so betterer is a word today, okay? If yeet can become a word, if yeet can become a word in the dictionary, betterer will be one too, okay?
I don't know what that
So
is.
we're signing off, saying goodnight to you guys. Take us away, radio.
Bye.
The recognized symbol of excellence in online entertainment.